Well, today's Friday the 25th of September, and it's 10 minutes to 1 in the afternoon. It's been cloudy for a few days. It's about 71 degrees. A little cooler than average, and there's a big rain system halfway across the state of Virginia from the south, and it'll get here in the next few hours. And it's supposed to be substantial rain this evening, Saturday and Sunday, and on into Monday and Tuesday. You can tell by okra that it's getting really high. My bride is picking beans. We came down to pick things. We haven't been here since Monday. There's some better boys, nothing right home about. That's some cherries that are split. That's some 4th of July's. That's 4th of July's. That's 4th of July's. That's 4th of July's. That's 4th of July's. And this is 4th of July's. Now this is late September. I'm telling you, they're prolific. And that is Sweet Millions, and this is Sweet Millions, and this is Sweet Millions. And I picked all the okra. I don't care how long it was, as long as it was enough to get a couple slices out of it, because we're not going to be able to come back down here for 4 or 5 days, and it is cooling off. And there's some squash. We picked about a dozen off of our second planting, and we don't have the borer problem because it's late in the season and the borers aren't laying anything in the stems, which is one way to beat the borers. It was the first planting of squash, and a few that left, and it's got powdery mildew on it, but they're slowly dying and not producing, and I just need to pull them up. Here's a volunteer sunflower that we let grow. We're still feeding the cardinals and other birds, and you can see that there's quite a number of squash still in here, which is nice. We have a fair amount of peppers in here. We're letting these go red. At first they were really slow to do anything, and they really don't have a lot of flowers on them, but they all have 2, 3, 4 peppers on them, and they've got a little height to them, and they will produce until frost. And those two are sitting on the ground, and there's another one back there and one there. They're healthy. We keep them tied up because they're so fragile they'll break off. I don't particularly see too many growing on that one. Here's one. They are the same color as the leaves. These are a little sparser. Now the secret is, these are California wonders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's, you see, nice. Now we bought some yellow and red ones, and that's what these are. And see the difference between buying a quality. Now, I don't know if California one is a hybrid, but it might be. But this is the difference. See the foliage on these? See the foliage on these? And these were just bought at a place selling plants. But you don't see very many peppers on them, do you? We usually only grow about 5, 6, or 7. And there's very few peppers on it, and the jalapeno down on the end, we don't eat them. We've been giving them away. And a guy up the street had extra, and he wanted me to plant it, see how it would do in my garden. In the season, our tomato plants are getting tired. They have produced well, and there's probably at least 500 cherries on the ground. We try to just pull the ones off. There's a lot of little teeny ones, and we try to pull them off, just drop them on the ground so the plant won't shut down. Because if they make seed, the plant will shut down because it's done what it's supposed to do, make seeds for another year. And these cucumbers, I don't know what the deal is, but they got a disease early on, and it's a high quality seed. But every time we come down, there's a few more dead, so that was a wasted effort. Now these vegetables, it's 4 days since we picked these. Well, 3.5. And my bride and I picked these beans. There's about that many beans underneath of these llamas. And a lot of pods just don't have beans in them. And they're sort of thin, but most of these have nice sized beans. You can feel them. And I missed 2 okra. You always miss a few okra. Time to go up the country. Update on our little pond bed. It's slowly dying back because of the cooler temperatures and cloudy days and lack of rain, and we've been trying to water it, but it is howling down here today. We got a low off the coast, and it's getting ready to come up here and rain. We need it. See how brown this grass is? It definitely needs rain. We'll say goodbye to the river for today.